Welcome back, chat. Welcome back, chat. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. This thing's set up. Let's get that music, Lord. We live, chat. We live. Let's see what we got today. We see got a big Bitcoin move we got to talk about for sure. We got a lot of games to get into today, chat. Tap in, chat, tap in. Yes, we are live. We are live.
Come on, man.
I just wanted to get into a couple of things with y'all. They did that. All right, let's get this shared. Tap you guys in on some good content. Give you guys a good game right now. Welcome back to the Daily Dose Live. Let's tap into some game, tap some content. Let's see what's up here, chat. Let's make sure we get the best out. But I actually wanted to tap in about this right now, which is the most important. Big business, chat. Big business. A lot of changes happen. Let me get you guys tapped in. Well, this is a big move for Bitcoin right now, so that's what I wanted to really tap in. So we'll see. I don't know how they don't have that right now on the main page, but we're gonna get the latest. Latest and greatest. Bitcoin briefly touched 105, and we got it heading back, right? Right. So we got this shortly today. We're expecting some more big gains, bro. This shit's about to be crazy. Another big gainer, but then right after that, drop right back to 103. So we could see a retest of these areas, right? So everybody just monitoring, waiting to see what's going to happen. We got a lot of institutional buys going on the weekend. It doesn't even matter. Bitcoin, 24 hours, buy. That's just what it is right now. Institutions are holding it to hold their businesses up. It's like insurance right now. Tap in, get ready. Big moves about to happen. This weekend, definitely, you don't even really know what's the major catalyst for that big up. But let's see. We get some news points for you, chat. Yeah, Digital Capitalist has hot Bitcoin stock tip for Q2 investors. So Bitcoin transactions fees hit 2025 highs as Bitcoin price challenges recent 106 top. Yeah, so it just did that. According to Block's price page, literally slightly dipped after chariots around 104,500. Currently right at this moment. Excuse me. Bitcoin is sitting at bless me. Yeah, that Bitcoin's sitting at 103, it's saying, but pretty sure I just seen 104, so pretty sure 104, 158. So this price point, I don't know why I'm showing this delayed ass part, but anyways, let's see. Yeah, we got a lot going on. So we got to monitor this heavy right now. Heavy, super important. And yeah, Bitcoin is our main catalyst right now. This is the main stock right now. Main stock we got to monitor right now. Main crypto stock we're monitoring and analyzing, because this is it. This is the crypto that's going to take things to the new heights, take things to new levels. And it's only growing. Adaption is being done daily. I mean, we got some US companies utilizing it now as their main, or as one of their options, right? Forget which company, but they're utilizing it as one of their options, right? So definitely tap in and see where you can make some changes, right? See where you can make some buys and get in. Opportunities here. Even though it's 100,000, you're buying a piece right now of something that's just going to keep going up in value, right? We also got a couple other things we could show you, but hey, stay tapped in. We got more Patreon videos and lives coming. Yeah, lots of things to be explored here. This crypto world and the streaming world, everything's just constantly changing, chat. Constantly changing, and we're staying tapped in with it all. So, sorry, let me get you guys. Sunday scam pump. That's what some people are calling it. Yes, could be seen as that, because it just dumped right after both Ethereum and Bitcoin. So, ain't that something? Definitely have to stay informed of these markets. Yeah, like I said, all we can do is stay informed right now. Things are just constantly changing, and yeah, we're involved, chat. We are involved, and we can only just keep going right now. Somebody said, "Who the fuck sold?" Yeah, crazy times right now. So we got this going on as we speak. Like these type of things are literally going on Sunday. This just happened a couple hours ago. Everybody's just going about their day, right? Doing Ain't nobody talking about Bitcoin there. So yeah, just a crazy time. So yeah, stay informed. We're gonna get into some more Bitcoin topics. But yeah. Woman and ship carrying 200 people hit the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh shit. What is this guy doing? But why would you do that, gang? Where's the who's the captain over there in that bitch? Damn. Lucky no one was injured. Thankfully nobody was injured. But yeah, we going, man. We going. Sleek will get the best kind of persuasion.
Streaming shit, gang. You gotta gang. Word, bro. You start streaming. You feel what I'm saying, nigga? What?
Oh man, this stream shit is getting out of hand. We're largest. Yes, this is good. This is big news. 52 minutes ago.
MicroStrategy, a few. When you look at, you mentioned MicroStrategy, a few times, and other companies that are acquiring Bitcoin, countries that are acquiring Bitcoin. You've got roughly a little bit over 15% that is being held. That's more than $200 billion that is being held. So it's no longer, say, a product that can be ignored. It's not an asset class that can no longer be ignored. When you look at, you mentioned MicroStrategy, a few times, and other companies that are acquiring Bitcoin, countries that are acquiring Bitcoin, you've got roughly a little bit over 15% that is being held. That's more than $200 billion that is being held.
Never short a man who buys Orange Ink by the barrel.
That can be ignored. It's not an asset class that can no longer be ignored. When you look at, you mentioned MicroStrategy.
Definitely cannot be ignored. And speaking of MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor just said, let's see. Never short a man who buys Orange Ink by the barrel. And by Orange Ink, he means big Bitcoin buys, right? Huge Bitcoin buys. Yeah, so like we said, I long the man. That guys, that's crazy. Pause. Blue buys by the barrel, man. He's buying. He's not playing around. We got game to accomplish. We got Bitcoin to buy. We got stats to stack. And that's it. That's what's going on right now. We got a lot of people also pushing fears of selling, recession, drops. But as people do this, Bitcoin continues to climb, right? Yeah. Bitcoin continues to climb. Yeah, 100%. And yeah, we're gonna also keep buying. Everybody just gotta keep buying. It's so crucial right now. It's not crucial, it's fucking essential. You have to buy. Doesn't matter how much you're buying. There's a guy who bought $30 a day or even $30 a week. If you gotta do what you gotta do to stack those stats. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in certain places are not playing around with this. We got El Salvador buying every day. Buying Bitcoin. They don't give a hell what Bitcoin price is at. They buying. And yeah. Big news for Ethereum as well. This could be a huge catalyst for it too. Yeah, this could be another opportunity too. So if you don't own one whole Bitcoin, remember you heard it here first. Tap in, at least own one Ethereum. Doesn't matter the price right now. Get one Ethereum. I mean, look at this. Let me show y'all. People like to see shit. People like to see things, right? So you get right with you. Vitalik Buterin, Vitalik Buterin connects with Chinese developers to discuss Ethereum's future development. This is crucial, chat. Crucial. Ethereum's been sleeping too. It's just been sleeping. It's been chill. It's been quiet. Nothing's going on with Ethereum. Chat. The thing is set to blow soon. They decrease fees somehow. They're creating better things on the platform. So yeah, the claim May 17 to discuss these infusions seems plausible, but lacks solid confirmation. CoinGraph, a credible source, reported the event. So yeah, we're watching to see. We don't know how true this is, and of course, definitely the right path for this shitcoin. Ethereum's future tied to China. How's that not a risky move? Yeah. Vitalik's teaming up with China devs. Global collaboration shaping Ethereum's next chapter. Yeah, this is expansion. He's trying to expand. How is that bad? You know what I mean? Even if it's with China, you're creating a collaborate. Like, that's what people say. Oh, you're from here. I can't work with you. This is collaboration expansion. That's what it's fucking about. So let's go. We got fucking Solana surpassing 90 billion market cap. Solana just dropped. Solana was just fucking under 100, chat. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Damn. Yeah, this is where it got down to its lows right here. 105, 102, 101. Damn. 101, now it's back to 167, chat. 167 on Solana, but let's go all time. What's his high? 295. 295 high in the last 5 years. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Solana. Yeah, so like we were saying. Yeah, man, like we said, man, these changes are happening right in front of our eyes. Solana's coming up again. And it's just more opportunities, chat, more opportunities as long as we stay in the know, stay informed. You'll definitely get this news and get this game right now so you can execute on it ASAP. Get into this video for y'all. Chat.
With one of the world's largest economy holding Bitcoin now, or making a crypto reserve, other countries are forced to do it because the later you do it, the more expensive your crypto will be. So so I think we are talking with many countries on advising them how to set up the crypto strategic reserve, and also like if you very simple stuff.
So they're teaching people how to set up a crypto reserve. Are you guys chat? Binance is teaching people how to set up their own crypto reserves. This is huge. This is going to be big. This is going to be, I can't even use a word for this. The type of adaptation that this is going to create. And we even seen Saudi Arabia just did their first crypto reserve. And I'm pretty sure CZ was down there not too long ago. Right? So we can see how this shit is rolling out. Hundreds of billions of dollars is pouring into this shit.
Very basic fundamentals.
And guess what? They're trying to buy it. So to the point where it's going to be so scarce that the coins are going to be 1 million plus. They are going to be 1 million plus. There's only 21 million and 8 billion people on Earth. Once people figure out what this shit really is,
stuff like World Wallet solutions team with many countries are advising them how to set up the crypto strategic reserve, and also like if you very simple stuff or very basic fundamental stuff like World Wallet solutions to use. Do you use a professional custody solution, or do you use your own cold wallets? Do you have enough expertise to build that kind of infrastructure, etc.? So for most countries, when they start with this, most countries starting amount are not as big as US, right? US have like 200,000 coins or something. For most other countries, when they have a much smaller amount, we actually just recommend them to use a professional custody solution that's multi-sig, right? So no single person can move the money. When they build up to a certain large amount, then they should move to their own cold storage solution. So this whole discussion.
Cold storage is actually another key point he just mentioned there. So he's not just telling you to buy it, he's also telling you where you should also be offloading it to keep it safe from hackers and all that. So super important, chat. Super important. I wanted to even touch on this, right? This is some new shit. China's first aerial mothership, Zhuotian's SS UAV, is scheduled for its maiden flight in June. It may cruise 15,000 high, carrying over 100 small drones and 1,000 kilograms of missiles with ranges of 7,000 kilometers. Don't worry, China's military is peace-oriented from the start. We grow stronger to deter aggression. Unlike the US, always attacking other nations. But it's definitely just a show. You know, damn, that's a serious one right there, chat. Joe Biden has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. Politics aside, we wish him a speedy recovery. 100%. 100%. Yeah, and 100% politics is wish him a speedy recovery. It's very important to stay healthy, stay going to get them regular checks, and lower your stress as often as possible. Very important.
Yes, so we have always had a 2030 target, the base case in the 700 to 750,000 range, the bull case in the $1.5 million range. David Puel, our analyst and our on-chain analyst, put that piece out recently, and you can see the building blocks, how much share we expect Bitcoin to either take from gold or grow that store of value market. Institutions moving in, and they've barely moved in. We have 1 million more coins, roughly, to be minted ever, and institutions are just testing the waters right now.
Chat, I'm telling you.
Market use case as well. So
if you're watching this video, you already have. Make sure you share and like and drop a follow.
Tesla.
Just drop a follow, chat, tap in with us.
Yes, so we have always had a 2030 target, the base case in the 700 to 750,000 range, the bull case in the $1.5 million range. David Puel, our analyst and our on-chain analyst, put that piece out recently, and you can see the building blocks, how much share. We expect Bitcoin to either take from gold or grow that store of value market. Institutions moving in, and they've barely moved in. We have 1 million more coins, roughly, to be minted ever. And institutions are just testing
like
the
I
waters
said, chat,
right now. And then there's
these institutions are just testing. It's not the real inflow yet, and we're already at 100,000. Right, so the possibilities are endless with this shit. We don't know where this could go. It could go to fucking 10 million per coin. We don't know where the hell this is headed to, chat. This started lower than a cent. I don't think people understand. This started lower than a cent. Within a 10-year period, it's over $100,000 US. Do you know what that means? I don't think people understand what it means. I feel like that Bitcoin shit, like if you really got in early and understood Bitcoin on top of it, like on point 2020, like I really had a grasp on it, but I was like, still iffy. But with what's been going on, like how I've seen it grow, and I'm like, damn, I should. A lot of sideline time, but then I was able to really I was still getting in, but I wasn't as confident as I am now. And seeing like people like Michael Saylor and just all this news is reinforcing everything. right? This shit is reinforcing every single thing. And the AI is only going to increase that need for Bitcoin too. Like it's just going to, it's all good. It's all interconnected. So we got to stay on point, stay tapped in. That's why we're trying to inform others as well too, right? So super important. Super important. These hundreds of millions of dollars, billions that is now being tapped in. It's like, I don't know.
Are coming through as institutions, right? So yeah, the sovereigns, the semi-sovereigns, the family offices, the high net worth individuals, the allocators, the funds, people that just trade
reinforcing everything I'm
commodities,
trying to tell you, Jack.
FX, stocks and bonds in the past are now adding a crypto trading desk, right? So we see a lot. So last year, in terms of institutional investors, we added, new onboarding of 97%. This year, in the first quarter, the momentum is very, very strong.
Basically doubled from that side.
At 100 million users, but a lot of them are
Yeah.
coming through as institutions.
Like I
right?
said,
So,
chat,
yeah, the sovereigns, the semi-sovereigns,
It's
the
only
family
growing.
offices, the high net worth individuals, the allocators, the funds, people that just trade commodities, FX, stocks and bonds in the past are now adding a crypto trading desk, right? So we see a lot. So last year, in terms of institutional investors, we added, new onboarding of 97%. This year, in the first quarter, the momentum is very, very strong.
Basically doubled from that side.
At 100 million users, but a lot of them are coming through as institutions, right? So, yeah,
What do you
the
guys
sovereigns,
think,
the
Chad? We in for a
semi-sovereigns,
Green
the
Day?
family offices, the high net worth individuals, the
We in for a Green
allocators,
Day
the funds, people that just trade
tomorrow?
commodities, FX, stocks and bonds in the past are now adding a crypto trading desk, right? So we see a lot. So last year, in terms of institutional investors, we added, new onboarding of 97%. This year, in the first quarter, the momentum is very, very strong.
Doubled from that side.
At 100 million users, but a lot of them are coming through as institutions, right? So, yeah, sovereigns, the semi-sovereigns, the family offices, the high net worth individuals, the allocators, the funds, people that just trade commodities, FX, stocks and bonds in the past are now adding a crypto trading desk, right? So we see a lot. So last year, in terms of institutional investors, we added, new onboarding of 97%. This year, in the first quarter, the momentum is very, very strong.
Basically doubled from that side.
At 100 million users.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
a
we know
lot
what
of
we
them
need
are
to do,
coming through
chat.
as
Based on everything we know, we already know what we need to do. It's here. It's right in front of our eyes. It's live. And yeah, the power of networking, the power of getting things together with other networks, it's just there. Everything is there. Let me get you guys this important fact within Canada. Let me tell you guys some Canadian news too. In the past 48 hours, both Bill C-63, Online Harms Act, B-611, Online Streaming Act have been brought to the forefront. Tyranny is moving quickly. We're gonna monitor and see what this does, right, chat? We're gonna Sorry about that, chat. Minor discrepancies right there. Interference, technical difficulties. Little nephew pop up on me trying to know what's going on with Bitcoin too. Yeah, it's very important. Why did it stop sharing my screen? Did I tell you to stop, brother? Alright, chat. We back. Alright, this mic. Damn, let me fix this up. Yeah, chat. We got, as you can see, Mark Carney is moving fast. Very fast. And yeah, it's changing things very rapidly and doesn't give a hell. So I don't know what specifically he's going to be doing, but Carney has hinted on his liberal government will bring back some Bill 16 Online Harms Act. So yeah, we're gonna see what that's about. Developing Mark Carney news. See if this guy's really good or not for the country. But no time to produce budget, but plenty of time to censor the truth. That's crazy. That's what you're worried. That's what they're worried about in Canada, censoring shit. Like, this is what we're saying, Chad. We gotta be on point. We gotta be invested in this shit, because if you don't, you're just gonna have to follow what you're shown, what you're seeing. This is very important. It's crucial. Can't explain how important this is. The risks aren't too crazy not to be invested. It costs too much not to be invested, right? So that's another key factor right there. It costs too much not to be invested. The cost of not being invested. Isn't that crazy? So, share and like live feed, chat, tap in with us, share and like the live feed so we can keep moving these algorithms. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of tap you guys in with what's going on. Would you guys get one of these? What's going on? Yeah. Definitely seems like a clean buy, chat. Would you buy this? Let's see it again for those viewers that might have just joined in. Would you buy this, chat? Ooh, we gotta mess up my own screen, chat. Oh, hold it. Right. So what happens when they don't want y'all to get that game. That game. Start that game. Yeah, we oh, that value right there looks good, but I'm betting this one probably over $100,000. Yeah, you getting one of these? About to release. Would you guys hop up in one of these for your whole life savings right now? I know some people would, y'all. Some people are crazy.
I told y'all I was gonna be back, y'all. I told y'all I'm coming for the crowd.
Most awarded student in Georgia pulls off one of the greatest collections showcasing her achievement and securing over $1 million in scholarships. I'm going to be the next governor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Influence,
13,
power,
14, 15.
impact.
And I got a
Let's go,
medal.
young.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Medicine, let's go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Damn, what's her
13,
scores?
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then we got our chorus one.
Shout out to
National
what young queen. Very important Proverbs. Trust in the Lord and with all your heart. Do not rely on your own understanding. Think about him in all your ways and he will guide you on the right path. So important, so important. So important. Oh man. So look at this. They're even integrating Bitcoin. I'm sorry, but we gotta pop in a message about God obviously now and then. They're incorporating a Bitcoin mining type of thing in Fortnite. So it's even giving exposure to young kids on what's happening right now, these changes. And you could also see, like in the past, this is how it was too. Like they'd incorporate these little things into games that we play. So when you get to that time, it's like, okay, you're used to this shit. You know about this shit. You have exposure. So that's even bigger. That's even bigger. Very important. Yeah, we appreciate y'all, chat. 30 plus in the chat right now. Appreciate y'all. Come on, man. Very important, very important. And yeah, it's just like, it's very important, man. We're trying to provide value, keep community tapped in, keep everybody tapped in. So it's crucial. Tap in with us, drop some shares, drop some comments. Very important, chat. Very important. We need y'all. Let's boost these algorithms. And let's get these things out. So crucial. Yeah, man. Man, look at this stat. So many good stats out there. Good information on Twitter, but you got to really decipher it yourself, right? Go through this shit, see what works, see what doesn't. Just in, 1 Bitcoin is worth the same as 1 kilogold of gold. This was yesterday, and see how things can quickly, drastically change, because that is clearly not the case anymore, right? So that's what's going on, chat. This shit is gone. Bitcoin is gone. Regular prices you thought you were going to get things in on is not the case anymore. And yeah, it hasn't been the case for a long time. Right. And now it's just getting even crazier. So 1 kilo gold a gram. 1 kilo gold. 1 kilogram of gold. 1 kilo gold. That's crazy. Yeah. So we can see these changes happening every day. And these things are ultimately affecting us, right? Affecting how we move, how we do things. And yeah, it's up to us to kind of get this information and execute. That's why we're doing this, right? We got to get this and execute. Come on, man. Don't just sit on this information, chat. Very important. Very important, chat. If you tapped in, you tapped in for a reason. Yeah, so. A couple more Bitcoin things to show you guys, and then we're just going to go into some streaming.
If Bitcoin is not just as a store of value, but as a currency to move money around between people, or between businesses and people, or businesses and businesses, as that becomes more and more a thing, which I do think it becomes.
Just be advised, it's the former CEO of Twitter, right? He literally just said a day ago, from May 18th till today, so May 17th, he said, we don't need banks anymore when he's talking about Bitcoin. So let's tap in to what
over the next 5 years.
Insight you guys.
Then we can launch Cash App and Square in every single country that has the internet. And that allows us to serve more people better, faster. And because Bitcoin is open, it's not controlled by one.
So we move from social media to the banking sector. So you guys be
company. It's not controlled by any one government. It's completely transparent. People can see what it does, and we can solve all the problems that we would task with governments and companies to solve by doing it transparently and by doing it openly. Because again, it's the internet and it goes to internet principles. So I'm hoping these financial systems take on more internet principles. We can truly be an internet company instead of going market by market by market, which is just a really slow way to build for the world. You can't build for the world. You can only build for these particular markets that you happen to be approved in. And again, you have to be approved by another company. You have to be approved by these things that don't have your interest or even their customers' interests at heart.
So what needs to happen for Bitcoin to function more effectively?
I think it's happening right now. Like more and more people see that it's valuable. Every time that number goes up, people get more interested in it. I don't believe in Bitcoin in its final stage as just a store of value, but I think it's a necessary part of the path to get to, I think the next big one, which is remittance across border, moving money between businesses, moving money between people across borders, which is happening in many countries outside the United States and Western countries today because there's no other options. And then it gets to currency. As people get more comfortable with it, as they see that it's not going away, Bitcoin is over close to 16 years old right now. It's never gone down. It's never had a security issue. It has no leader. It has a completely open roadmap, and it's determined by a consensus development model. These are all really incredible ways to trust it as a currency. So as it becomes more understood and it feels like it's going to last, I think people will trust it more and more as like, oh, this is the way I'm moving money to my family now. And this is the way I'm buying coffee now. And this is the way I'm buying computers or whatever. It's a deflationary currency, so it doesn't encourage spending. It does encourage savings. But
100%. So many key gems in here, like
a business model that's aligned with the people that are using it every single day.
Why would social media be better if you had Bitcoin?
Because you could get to commerce right away. You could get to subscription right away. You didn't have to get permission from Visa, MasterCard. You didn't have to wait for the security of such payments on the internet. by virtue and by the grace of Visa and MasterCard to build it. It's built into the internet, and it works at massive scale. So if we had that tool and we had commerce at that scale, we could build a pretty phenomenal business. That's like all communication is exchange of value. Commerce is exchange of value. If you pair currency with communication, you ease commerce and you ease buying and selling of things.
Get
And
the Bitcoin chat.
the internet wants to create efficiencies there.
Bitcoin chat.
But the biggest friction in that creation of efficiency were the payment networks and the banks and the way we currently deal with money. So Bitcoin upends all that and changes it and provides a completely different path, which is, in my view, far more exciting and allows us to build a much bigger business, more valuable business.
Great vibes, Jack Dorsey. Appreciate the game. And these are the type of people that you need to be informed with, right? I'll give you guys another gem.
Volatility was a gift to the faithful. It scares away the tourist. It scares away the lazy. It scares away the people that are already conventionally rich, that have all the money.
Facts.
If you're a 20-something or a 30-something and you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to spend 100 hours or 200 hours, if you have more time than money, then the volatility of Bitcoin is a gift to you. If you have more money than time and you're arrogant and egotistical and you just pick the obvious, then if the volatility goes away, you buy Bitcoin. If people in the rest of the world knew what I know and they understood and they agreed with me, Bitcoin would go to $10 million tomorrow. And if Bitcoin went to $10 million tomorrow, I want you to think about how you would feel.
He's not playing.
And how your viewers would feel, because you would lose 20 years of stacking opportunity during which you get to buy at less than $10 million. So the difference between $10 million and 100,000, that's what you give up if the volatility goes away and people start to agree with you.
Some more good game, man. 40 plus in the chat. We appreciate y'all. Maybe easier, but hey, this game, take this knowledge, head over.
Volatility was a gift to the faithful. It scares away the tourists.
Appreciate you, Michael. Said thank you. Yeah, man. Head over, tap in with us. Follow Daily Dose Media for more game and insight. Very important. This is crucial, chat. This game and knowledge is important to us all, especially the value we're providing here. So head over and tap in with us. Tap into the live, share, like, subscribe. Somebody you know could use this information, so use it, execute, and tap in with us. Stay tapped in. Turn on the notifications for more live game. Shout out DJI for their creator combo and great tech and continued growth happening, right? So that's what this is about. Continued growth. Stay tapped in, chat. Stay tapped in for more game info, but most importantly, stay tapped into Bitcoin. This is not about me. This is not about the network. This is about you creating more for yourself, right? Take time to understand. Take time to understand your influence and impact, right? That's what this is about. Make an impact, no matter if it's small, big. Tap in, be tapped in, stay tapped in, and follow the flows. Be the flows. Create the flow and know the flow. That's been another one, Daily Dose. Peace.
Come on, man.